On October 23rd, 2013, this is Advanced Lesson number 16, Day 3, Part 1. Greeting Bridge fans, Michael at Bridge Hansen, and welcome back to another lesson on opener and responder rebids. Now, what could possibly go wrong? You say, well, first off, we have to have agreements before we get started, right? When we get to responder rebids, we have a lot of dependencies on what was previously bid. So what could possibly go wrong, you say? Well, a simple auction, say such as you open one no trump. I make a stamen call 2 clubs. Very good so far. You have a 4-card major, you bid it. Up the line, hopefully, hearts before spades. And if not, you bid 2 diamonds. Well, okay so far, but what if I bid 2 hearts? Or what if I bid 2 spades? Or what if I bid 3 clubs? Now we have to have some partnership agreements, don't we? And they may not come up often. When they do, we can be kind of perplexed as what to do next, right? Now, on the first session, we took a look at some of the bids that you would take a look at in some more conventional auctions. Now then, we're going to take a look at some ones that certainly get a little bit more tricky, especially when the opponents begin to interfere. Aha! We'll take a look at those today. We have number 11 through number 20 on our poll that we did some time ago. We're ready to pick up on that. And we interceded with our last lesson, number 15, where we took a look at slow shows, fast denies bid. That is, when we make forcing bids, and hopefully our partner knows what bids are forcing, which ones aren't, right? Then after that, when we bid slowly, that we do with extra points. And we bid quickly, say 1 spade, 4 spades, we don't have extras. In fact, we don't have 8 points or more with a couple cover cards, aces and kings. So we're going to take a look today at some of the no trump rebids and some other situations where we're in part score. Maybe it's a sign off. Maybe it's the type of a garbage statement bid or something similar, a crawling statement, if you will. And you and your partners may have different ideas. And in this poll, with the several hundred people that responded to those, we're going to take a look where in some cases, a lot of people have different ideas. Sometimes we have 3 different possibilities where people all say, yeah, it's that one, or that one. So those are the things you may want to really hone in on with your partner to make sure that you have a good partnership agreement. Well, okay, now if you're a social player, you may pick up some of these things, especially during the play of the hands, because we have 27 hand variations? Yes. So for these 10 basic types of bids we're going to take a look at here, we're going to take a look at, as always, some of the ways that you might want to play it, and some of the ways, if you're not careful, you may not bid it or play it correctly. And that's the purpose we're going to take a look today, is the benefits of having some of these agreements. Once again, if you happen to be a social player, sometimes you got to just make your best shot because you're not really sure without a partnership agreement. And remember that all strange bids are forcing, right? Okay, well, without further ado, let's go ahead and head for the table and start playing bridge. Okay, on poll number 11, let's go ahead and take a look at, first of all, the question. And that is, the bidding starts 1 diamond, let's say, by you, 1 spade by me. Not a no trump rebid or a 2 diamond bid showing 6, but 2 clubs by you. Looks like you've got a 2 suitor in the minors. And I now bid 2 hearts, the 4th suit. And most of you will say, oh, it's 4th suit forcing. Maybe, but let's go ahead and take a look at what the survey says. First off, had 20 responses said 2 hearts is non-forcing and shows 5-4 in the majors. 12.5% of you. Well, maybe not. But most would say we have 37.8%. 2 hearts is forcing 1 round. 61 respondents. Yes, good for you. Another 2 hearts is forcing to game. Another 57. Another 35.5%. Good for you. And 2 hearts is artificial without promising any hearts at all. And we got even more votes there. 65 for another 40.3%. So between those 3, we've got the preponderance, not too many with this 5-4 thing in the majors. And a couple other things that were maybe not worthy of printing out here. But now let's go ahead and take a look at 4-suit forcing. Do you play it 1 round forcing? Or do you play it game forcing? Well, if you play it game forcing, your rebids are now much easier because you don't have to worry about your partner passing and having difficult agreements on rebids. especially if the opponent doubles maybe for lead direction or goodness knows what it means. But you might want to think about just playing it as game forcing just to make it easy, unless you have a partner that you play a lot with and you want to go to some more sophisticated and esoteric type of agreements. Well, okay, let's take a look at some of the different types of comments. Two hearts in this sequence is for me asking opener, do you support hearts? And if so, bid no trump. Good, that sounds nice. Usually ask partner to bid no trump with hearts stopped. Or could be distributional and not wanting to play no trump. Okay. We'll tell you which it is after your next bid. Excellent. Next one. Typically four suit forcing. I like to play it as game forcing. But certainly understand if pair wants to play it as one round forcing. I'm with you. If my partner wants to play it that way, I'll have to wing it and figure it out because we probably won't have had enough chance to talk about it unless it's a real regular partner. Certainly understandable. I can also play it as 5-4, but not forcing. Another one reminds us that four suit is forcing. It is alertable. And yet another says four suit forcing may be artificial. Okay, yes. Might be that you have shortness, and especially if you're playing where it is game forcing, you might be heading for a slam, but you're bidding slowly. Remember, slow shows, fast and eyes? Okay, great. Well, so far so good. Let's go ahead and take a look at some hands that might come up at the table. Here we are with the north hand being first at shot, and they have a 5-4-2-2. And don't you dislike hands like this where you've got queen doubletons on side suits? And here we go in the majors, queen doubletons. But in diamonds helps to make up for it. Ace, king, 10, 5 times. In clubs, well, jack fourth, better than jack thirds. Hate those. Jack fourth, maybe. Okay, so you've got 7. One distribution's 8 for that great suit. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, you're going to go ahead and open. But if I had 15 points, I don't think I would open at one no trump. Not with 2 queen doubletons. One of them might work. Partner's got a jack third or king or an ace. Yeah, we've got some things, but 2 of them, I'm not that lucky. Maybe you are. Any rate, opening 1 diamond. Fine. Over to the east hand, it is a 4-4-3-2, 4-4 in the majors, ace fourth in hearts, jack fourth in spades, not too much else. Nice intermediates in the minors. To the south hand, it is a 4-3-3, the pancake, and maybe not so sweet, no syrup on this one. It is ace 10, 9, fourth, queen third in diamonds, king, queen third in clubs, and jack 10 little in hearts. Well, at least we got a jack 10. Huh. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Probably not enough to go right to 3 no trump. Well, we certainly want to bid the 1 spade anyway. We might have a 4-4 fit with our partner. 1 spade it is. Over in the west hand, it is a 4-4-3-2. 4-4 in the clubs, ace 3 intermediates in clubs, king and 3 intermediates in hearts, jack doubleton in diamonds, and king 8 spot 3 times in spades, a pass. Well, your partner must not have much right because we've already heard north and south showing about 20 points. Okay, to north. Do you want to rebid 1 no trump? I wouldn't want to with queen double 10 on 2 suits. I've got a 2-suiter hand. And yes, my honors, well, I've got a lot of quackers, don't I? 5 points in the queens and jacks. I'm going to bid 2 clubs as my choice. Some of you may want to bid 1 no trump and just hope for the best. I'm curious, though. Would you open 1 no trump if you had 15 points in that combination? I'm curious. At any rate, okay, so there's 3 suits, and sure enough, you know where this is going. South can now bid 2 hearts, the 4th suit. Could be having hearts, could be short, could be as short as 0, right, if you're playing it that way. And here again, hope you have some partnership agreements. But if not, it is forcing at least 1 round, even if you're playing standard American yellow card. And oh, by the way, segueing there, speaking of partnership agreements, standard American yellow cards, what's 1 of a minor, 2 no trump? It's game forcing. Now, most of you would say, oh, no, it's just showing 11 or 12 points. Maybe a good 10. Well, not according to the standard American yellow card. You're probably playing standard American. And so there again, you need some partnership agreements on some of these. In standard American, yes, it's 1 round forcing there. Okay, so we're going back up to the north hand. After hearing 2 hearts, what do you want to bid? Now, do you want to bid 2 no trump? Are you proud of those queen doubletons? You might be. You don't want to rebid 3 diamonds. I think that is not the best bid. what are the other possibilities? 3 clubs, I think that shows 5-5. Well, what if you bid 3 hearts? Well, for some of you, you would say, well, South must have had 4. Really? I don't know. And therefore, bidding the 4 suit again at the 3 level just shows a half stopper, which you have. Jack third or Queen Doubleton shows a half a stopper at the 4th. Now, if it happened to go there in a different type of auction where the 4 suit was at the 3 level, then yes, I would say it would be a half stopper. Here, I don't know. Partnership agreements. Here again, you don't know. Sometimes you got to give it your best shot. If it, what does it say, Bob Hammond? If it feels like that's the best bid, then bid 3 no trump. At any rate, let's say it's 3 hearts showing a half a stopper, not showing 3 surprise. I mean, after all, he's already shown 2 suits in the north, right? Do you think it's really a 4-card suit? No? Maybe a 3-card suit? Here again, think about your partnership agreements. Anyway, let's say it's 3 hearts and it's 3 no trump in the south. And the opening lead quite clearly is going to be a heart. Now here again, we've got, what, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11-ish points. We don't expect much from our partner. Maybe 4 on a good day. Okay, so we'll lead the 7 of hearts, and sure enough, they've got the ace. Well, we know that's about all the points they've got. And south, did you make your plan? Yes, before playing from the dummy? I hope so. We're in no trump. We're going to try promoting the diamond suit. Luckily, unless they're jack fourth against us, there's going to be 5 tricks. And what then? Well, looks like we can promote the club suit after losing 1 round. And who knows, maybe we can finesse to that queen of spades. Okay, but they're on lead, and they play the 3. Present count from 3 left, play low from odd. Good. Okay, the king goes up, drops the queen. Everybody sits in the dummy. Yes, West is feeling pretty good about this. And plays another heart. And it's won by the jack in the south end. Thank goodness we had Queen Doubleton against Jack third. As long as you have to lead the suit, you're always going to get a trick when they have to first, right? Okay. And we pitch, I guess, a club from the north hand. Okay, 2 are diamonds. They both play on the first one. They both play on the second one. That means they had 3 too. And we play the 3rd round, and there's an 8 of spades pitch. Looks like they're encouraging that suit over in the Westie. And another diamond, pitch a low club, and we pitch a spade out of our hand. Rinse, wash, lather, and repeat. We play our last diamond and are pitching another spade. Okay, so we want to do our club thing, so we play a club up to the king. They win the ace. They finally get that 13th heart that they worked for. But look at this. I guess they have to come back in a club or a spade. I don't think we expect too much more from partner, right? Because they've already shown an ace. Okay, so we go back to the club. They win with the queen in the south. The club to the jack, it of course is promoted, and they had the ace of spades in the south, and that king was held over by West. So, okay, the bidding. So you may have some different ideas. Maybe you would say after 4 suit forcing, you just go 2 no trump with half a stopper. It feels good enough for you. Others, though, you may want to have different agreements, and after that, you might just say, well, I'm just going to bid 3 diamonds. I don't know what else to do. I don't think it promises a 6-bagger in this situation. And then South now could go ahead and bid 3 hearts. Say, I have a half stopper at the new level. And now then we could have where it is North saying 3 no trump. But here again, that might sound like you've got a lot of hearts and a lot of spades. So you need some partnership agreements and do the best you can. But wait, there's more. Let's go ahead and take a look at this again. I think there's a different line of play for the defenders. Did you catch that? Okay, this time we're going to have to put our thinking caps on. And for 11B, to be or not to be, did you notice that it says that there's a winning line of play to defend against and defeat the declare? Okay, that 7 of hearts was it. Going up to the ace, and hold it before you come back in the heart. Now, you've got 5 points. You certainly see in the dummy those 12, and you can see this queen isn't going too far. You can see that they're going to probably be promoting the diamond suit. You know, there's looks like 4 spades by South. Didn't look like there was a suit rebid in spades. So, think about this a second. Your partner may be end played. Let's say your partner might have a king of spades, and if so, you'd like them to get that trick. before they get end play and have to lead that suit themselves. It might make a difference. And if you think that way about where are the tricks, right? Let's say there's about 25 that way. We've got 5. Our partner leaves them about 10 from 40. So let's go ahead and come back with a spade. How about that? Our partner wins it with the king. And they're still going to get all the rest of their tricks because they're going to now go back to the heart suit. King smothers the queen. The heart, okay. It means that sooner or later we're going to get one more trick. And let's see what happens. They go with the diamonds. They get their diamond tricks. We don't need to worry about these clubs. We just need to keep that ace of clubs in the heart, right? And sooner or later, when they play the club suit to promote it, we take our ace and we get our heart and we set them by one trick. Hey, I like those kind of partners, don't you? Hopefully we can be those kinds of partners too when it comes to we get in that situation and not just look at our 13 paste boards. We got more than 13 cards. There's a lot else going around the table. So do your math. Think ahead a little bit. Declare you did the best you could, and it was just kind of an unlucky situation. In this case, they were 4-4 in the heart suit. Now, if it had been the other way around, where they're 5, yeah, I guess we can't really do holdbacks on the suit anyway. And we'll hope that next time we have a little bit better primary honors with our partner rather than, you saw the problem here, we just had a lot of quackers. But most defenders, oftentimes they'll miss this because they just play too fast and are not thinking about all the inferences in the game. Okay, bridge friends, I hope you enjoyed the show so far. Now, we've just covered 1 of 10 of the items on the poll, and we have another, 25 hands to go, so we're going to start picking up speed. In part number 2, we're going to take a look at starting off with hand number 12. And I guess you feel like you know 4-suit forcing already? Maybe there's more. Let's go ahead and take a peek at that. So here we have where I go 1 club, you go 1 diamond, I go 1 heart. If you bid 1 spade or 2 spades, what's that? No, 2 spades is not a strong jump shift. But we'll take a look at that and see what people in the poll, the survey says, and take a look at several different hand variations to see how a bid like this might be useful. And then, as I promised, we're going to take a look at the hands where I have the no trump and then the bids by the responder, a lot of stamens, and the rebids with and without interference. So there's a lot more with the next 25 hands. And if that is enough, for those of you who have the Ultra membership, we now have the Hands of the Week, where we have about 5 or so for social and about 5 or so with different variations by the advanced players to take a look and see the good, the bad, and the ugh. Maybe some of the people who could use a little bit of improvement over there on the hands that are coming at the table every week. So if you're not already a member of Bridge Hands, come by www.bridgehands.com. Sign up for our premium if you want to go take a look at the Polling You, Advanced, and Social. And if you want to go with the Ultra, go all the way and also include the Hands of the Week. So as always, thanks for coming by Bridge Hands. I hope you have a great day playing bridge, and I'll see you over in part 2. Bye for now.